right there. You can see the steam coming off of it. Barely, yeah, you can see it. That fitting is getting ready to drip. There, it just dripped a drip. That is a sweat joint, copper sweat joint. It's leaking. See the drip on the floor. Right there, that's 2 drips now. And also, I pointed out earlier that this pipe right here is holding water. And if I get up there on my ladder, you can hear the water swishing back and forth as the steam runs across the top of it. Alright. In order to fix this, so that no water stands in there, a piece of that pipe would have to be cut and that assembly moved uphill. So water will drain back, and that 90 right there has to be tied up uphill, because you can see where that shutoff valve is. That section of pipe is running downhill to there. Water is staying trapped right here. I mean, it's very obvious. I can't even see it with my eye without a level. But can you hear the water in there? Water's running across this, or the steam is running across that water and making it swirl. Now when it first starts up, when that water is cold and the steam hits it, it's an instant mini explosion. When that 500-degree steam hits cold water, it's a bang right now. It's instant. And that water can't get out. That water's always there. And not, on top of that, if that's happening in several spots throughout the church, that volume of water, which could be a gallon or 2, maybe more, is enough. I'll go in the boiler room. It's actually enough to compromise the low water safety shutoff switch. You see it's making steam. This right here is a safety mechanism going through all the circuitry. It says we don't have enough water in the system, and when there's not enough water in the system, the boiler won't turn on. So yeah, I'm not. And this is where all the water comes back. You can see it says condensate. These big steam lines go all the way around the church, and as they leave this room, they're pitched downhill away from us. So this is technically the high point right here. This is the high point of the steam distribution, and then everything else goes downhill out around the church. So you can see the different elevations in the church, why the pipe's running the way it does. It's so it'll get all the way around, running downhill, and then come back. It comes back at the low point right there. It's at floor level, and stays down at floor level, then jumps up right there, comes along this pipe, and fills up these. And I'm guessing that these, the height of this, if we can, sight across that tank, sight over to the boiler, you can see that right over there. Well, I'd have to know a little bit more about how steam works, and it creates its own, what do you call, gravity loop. You just heard the pump turn on though. This pump right here turned on. It took water out of here, out of this tank, and it put it back in the boiler. Because like I said, some of the water is trapped out there in the lines. It's creating that hammer noise. So that's all right.